The Delmarva coast has seen its share of shipwrecks. It's seen some of the most infamous pirates in history. In this week's Coastal Connection, we learn how a teenager from Milton, with a fascination of tales from the sea, grew up to be one of our area's great storytellers of maritime history. A calm after a storm like October's nor'easter, it often produces treasure along the southern Delaware coast.
You can walk along that beach and find the coins that wash ashore from that particular ship.
The shipwreck is the Faithful Steward in 1785 near the Indian River Inlet, and it is largely because of the work of Dale Clifton that we know today the details of what occurred over 200 years ago.
I actually found my first shipwreck when I was 14, started working that wreck, and 40-some years later I'm still working wrecks. I had to start doing some research and started researching in the archives over in England and Ireland, and then finally found the account of the ship that had sank off of our coast that was carrying that type of coinage.
Coins from the shipwreck, like the Faithful Stewards, show the effects of centuries under the sea. Some are found in a clump like this. Clifton is skilled in extracting these links to the past.
We soak them in fresh water and change the water at least once a day. We're trying to get the items to have no more than 1,000 parts per million salt.
It is work Clifton does in this office at the Discoveries from the Sea Museum in Fenwick Island. This extensive collection on display is a passion for maritime archaeology that was formed during his teenage years.
At about 16 years of age, I made my mind up, if I'm ever lucky enough to find some of this stuff, I want to create permanent homes around the world where people can go and not only hear the story, but see the artifact that backs that story up.
Including stories of pirates who found success in our waters.
Blackbeard favored this area because he knew that the Delmarva coast, being a very prominent strategic point of ships coming into Philadelphia, that we didn't have a lot of militias along our coast. So those pirates did come to this area a lot to plunder ships because they knew that they could probably get away with it. If you've ever heard the old expression, never take a knife to a gunfight, you'll see that this pirate had it covered, because when you flip it over, built into the dagger was a single flintlock pistol.
This unique weapon is just one of many items that Clifton has collected since his teenage years. Some are on display in Fenwick Island, some are on loan. Some still need a little work, and many tell a story of a very different period of time along our shores. For Coastal Connections, I'm Matt Pinson.